God do not like ugly, y'all. I always say when you stay talking about people and you mean to people, your hair don't grow. What's up, guys? It's your girl Toya, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, hey y'all. So if you can tell by the title of today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about ways that you can get your locks to grow faster, or ways that you can just get your locks to grow in general. As we all know, and let me just say this disclaimer, because y'all ain't about to come for me in the comment. I'm not a loctician, and there is no magic trick to get your locks to grow overnight or by next week. So just because you do something today, don't expect your locks to be down to your butt by tomorrow, okay? So these tips and tricks I'm going to give you guys in this video are things that have worked for me. I've had my locks for a little over 5 years now. So I think I got a little bit of experience in my belt, guys. So I do want to just give you guys some tips on ways that you can get your locks to grow a little bit faster. Also some ways to get your locks to be healthy. Yeah, so let's jump right into the video. All right, so first thing first, it's all about moisture, okay? I think I told y'all this, guys, before in another video. You want to keep your hair moisturized. Not only do you want to keep your hair and scalp moisturized, but you also want to make sure you drinking water. Drink that water, y'all. I'm telling y'all, you got to drink that water, okay? So a lot of people don't understand that water plays a huge part in getting your hair to grow and keeping your hair moisturized. Just want to make sure you're drinking water throughout the day, guys. Keep your body moisturized, keep your hair moisturized, keep your scalp moisturized, because at the end of the day, your hair is growing from your scalp. So you have to have a healthy scalp in order to have healthy hair, or in order to grow long hair in general, okay? One thing that I've always been consistent with, guys, is I make sure that I drink enough water throughout the day. I've always been a water drinker anyways, but I do understand that sometimes it could be a challenge for others with drinking water. But nowadays they got these little Kool-Aid pack things that you can pour in the water and all type of stuff that you can get. But just make sure you get your water in, y'all. That is probably the number one. Drink your water, keep your hair moisturized. It's nothing to just put some water in a spray bottle and spritz your hair, okay? You don't have to do it every day, but find something that works for you. Today, all of our hair is different, you know, so what may work for one may not work for someone else. So as you eventually go along your lock journey, you will find what works for you as far as having like a routine to keep your hair moisturized. But water is golden in your body and on your hair. All right. Also important to be mindful of the type of products that you put in your hair, guys. When I first started my locks, I was probably putting stuff in my hair that I really didn't necessarily need. And I feel like that can stunt your growth. When you first start your locks, you really don't need to put much in your hair, to be honest. You may want to just get you some light oils. Also, maybe be careful of how often you're putting products in your hair and water, especially if you have like a looser hair texture, because you want to make sure your locks lock. You know, so be mindful of the type of products you put in your hair. You don't need no thick gels and thick creams. Locks don't need that stuff, you know. Get you some water, rose water. Get you some lightweight oils. You got almond oil, jojoba oils, coconut oils. There's so many different type of oils out there that are lightweight that you can use. And like I said, this is going to kind of be some trial and error. It's going to be some experimenting, because at the end of the day, you have to find what works for you. For me, water, rose water, coconut oil, vitamin E oil. I also love the Do Grow oil. I put it throughout my scalp, usually about once a week. And like I was saying, that kind of goes back to scalp health. You know, in order to grow healthy hair, it starts at the root. Keep that scalp healthy. Scalp massages is another big thing. I don't do scalp massages often, but when I first started my locks, that was something that I did enjoy doing. You know, when you massage your scalp, you get that blood circulating, moving and all that, and that helps stimulate your hair growth as well. So with the products, what I will say is try to stick to, well, I'm not even going to say that. Because at the end of the day, to each his own, you know. But for me, I try to stick to the more natural products. I try to get products that don't have a bunch of ingredients in them. Now, I know some people that use products with a lot of ingredients, and they have a lot of success with, you know, getting their hair to grow. For me, I just prefer to use products that are more along the natural line. Another thing that I would recommend, guys, is to leave your hair alone. I'm telling y'all, when you first get your locks, it is going to be like so easy to just take them and twirl them around your fingers. Keep doing this. Y'all, this lock back here, you know how this baby's still on, because this one right here, I call this is my favorite lock. This one, baby, I twirled this sucker to death. And I didn't even realize that I was doing it until one day I realized I was doing it. And I was like, let me leave this lock alone before it fall off my head. Oh, leave your hair alone, guys. I'm telling you, it's going to be just out of habit. It's going to be easy to want to put your hands in your hair. Leave it alone. You got to leave your hair alone, all right? And also, with leaving your hair alone, I would say be careful with the type of styles you do on your hair. It's nothing wrong with styling your hair. I love seeing the girls out here doing these cute updos and lock styles. I've never been big on styles. If you do styles, make sure your hair is moisturized prior to styling, and also be careful with tight styles. You know, I see a lot of styles where it's a lot of tension, a lot of pulling. And prime example, before I started my locks, my husband had locks. He kept his locks up until about 3 years ago when he cut them. But he ended up having what you call like tension alopecia in the middle of his head from getting tight styles. He wore a lot of like, well, not a lot, but sometimes he wore like those tight updos, or the loctician that was twisting his hair, retwisting his hair, was twisting it too tight. So please be careful, guys. Be careful of over retwisting your hair, retwisting too often, and those tight hairstyles. That can be very detrimental to your hair growth. It can cause breakage and all those things. So just really just be mindful with that, guys. I know, you know, you get your locks, you get excited. You're like, oh, I want to try this. I want to try that. Just be careful, y'all. And y'all know I'm going to get y'all with this one because I got y'all in my last video with this one. Wrap y'all hair up. You better wrap your hair up at night. Stop laying on that pillow every night without wrapping up your hair. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Wrap your hair up. I don't care if you got to get a bonnet, satin scarf, satin pillowcases. Get something to keep your hair from nicking like cotton throughout the day. So, you know, when you're asleep at night, you're rolling around, your hair is being nicked and pulled by those cotton pillowcases or whatever. And that's why I would say, if you're not a person that likes to wrap your hair up, get you a silk pillowcase. I heard that they work just as good as like a silk bonnet or a silk scarf. Keep your hair wrapped up. Keeping your hair wrapped up also helps retain moisture, and it also helps you from getting too much lint in your hair. It's going to help retain that length as well, because it's going to help keep your hair from pulling throughout the night while you're tossing and turning in your bed. Okay. Y'all ain't gonna like this one that I'm about to tell y'all, but y'all gotta stop talking about people. God do not like ugly, y'all. I always say, when you stay talking about people and you mean to people, your hair don't grow. You wonder why your hair ain't growing. God don't like ugly. He ain't about to let your hair grow when you out here talking about everybody and their mama. And my last tip to you guys is just be patient and enjoy the journey. I say this all the time. Everyone's lock journey is going to be different. I don't care if you and your cousin started on the same day, the same week, the same month, and she might be having more progress than you. Don't hate. Your time is gonna come. I'm telling you. Let me tell y'all what happened. When I hit about year 3 and 4, my hair just took off. I mean, it overnight. I don't know what happened. I wasn't doing anything different to my hair. I don't even think I was hardly taking care of my hair during that time, but it just took off. And that's how locks work. Like, it's gonna grow and it's gonna seem like it grew overnight. You can be looking back like, dang, when the heck my hair get this long? I'm telling y'all. So just enjoy the journey. It's a part of the process. It's going to grow. Leave it alone. Try not to overdo anything. Try not to put too much products. Don't do too many tight styles. Stop talking about folks. Drink your water. Moisturize your hair. Massage your scalp. Moisturize your scalp. Wrap your hair up. And your hair gonna grow, y'all. This length that you see right now, it took me 5 years, y'all. It didn't happen overnight. I can remember being in my first year or two, and I was like, dang, man, I can't wait till I can put my hair in a ponytail. Dang, I can't wait till my hair gets shoulder length. And now I really miss those beginning stages. So please enjoy the journey, guys. It's going to grow before you know it. Those are my tips for you guys on getting your hair to grow faster, and just helping to retain the length. So if you guys have any questions or comments, any suggestions, just leave them in the comments down below. Love on your hair. And just enjoy it. I say thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not done so already, what you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But till next time, guys, I hope you guys be safe, be blessed. Peace.